building is amped for this matchup tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. It is time to drop the puck. Centers are gliding into center. You can feel the tension here in the building. The Flames take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Trying to get it out of their own end. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The expressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Lacey's along the line, carrying the puck. Fires it! Slapped away by the blocker.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that's deflected. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There's another stop. Moves with the puck to the corner. Cuts to the front. Quick shot. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, what a save! Another shot! Blocked in front. Has it in front. Moves it around. Moving around. Looking for options. And it's picked up by the knee. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Picked up along the wall by Green. Look out. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Oh, and another quick stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Here in the back half of this period, the game is still scoreless. Jones wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Taken along the wall by McFadden. Tries to get it out of the zone. They get it done. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Grabbed along the board by Bridges. And that's blocked from someone in front. And he snags that one with the gloves.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too.
Power forward can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Jones plays it near the point. And that's blocked in traffic. Scooped up along the wall by Cosgrove. Jones gets a hold of the puck. Lets it go! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play. Webb's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Shakes the defender. He's outside. The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
A fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. We need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Quick feed to Green. Quick feed down low. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
The Flames recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
And that pass goes off a stick. Slides the puck to Gillespie. And he sends it across to Ponce. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Bridges' penalty is about to expire.
And he made the save to scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one down!
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it. If you watch closely, this play goes from being in a vulnerable position where your opponent has the puck to pouncing and creating offense. I mean, it's good spatial awareness. It's understanding where the puck is. And once he's able to intercept, he makes sure that he does good on it. That's opportunistic from start to finish.
The Flames have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Comes up with the steal. And his twig falls on the shot. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Baber. Slides the puck ahead to Smith. Handles the pass. And he slides it quickly to Jake. Phillips takes the puck. And the officials waving off icing here. And he takes a shot. And that one's stopped. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Flames now lead by 2. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And he passes it up ahead to Swan. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's off a stick. She takes the feed. Here's a blast. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Vasilyev's has been terrific and consistent, but man, he's been peppered in the crease, James. His team has to find a way to generate some offense, and the only way they can do that is if they get the puck out of their own zone.
Tries to feed it over to Lacey. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Oh, here we go. Scores! And they're cooking now.
There's no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. That brings new meaning to execution in small spaces, James, and it's not just on the forehand. He moves it to the backhand for a beautiful deep to beat the goaltender.
Have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, the reason why they got such a heavy lead.
Oh, absolutely hammers them.
He's really laboring, James, really struggling after that.
He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender there to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Goes right to the crease. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence. Not afraid to put the puck to the net, of course, retrieve it. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Flames have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Won the draw here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Bryson. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Shot! Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
The Party Mix have got to find a way to build on that goal here now, Cheryl.
Well, that's certainly something after the first period and a half that they've come off of, but you're right, James. They have to look to execute. They have to look to get the whole bench involved if they want to contribute and find a way to get back in this one.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Flames lead at 4-1. Webb's won the face-off. Moves it over to Bridges. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn it into drywall on that play.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
And he makes the save on that play. Bridges moves the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Throws it in. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body. Webb's left the bench and is heading down the tunnel and took quite a hit there, and there's head contact. You know that's not good. They have to follow all protocols to make sure that he's okay.
You know, and the good thing is those protocols are in place now, Cheryl, compared to what we saw years back. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right?
Seconds and he makes the save. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Just takes a thumping there, James. We'll have to have another look at it, but she looks shaken up.
The Flames want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net.
Not going to return to this game, James, and this is some unfortunate and sad news that the injury suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
I don't want to speculate at all, but that did not look good. The puck is dropped on period number 3. A chance for them to try to save some face here after being dominated thus far. Slides it back to the blue line. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Green's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
The Flames have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Quick shot, gets in front of it. Picked up along the wall by Weber. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Weber is such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Turn that chance aside. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Lacey. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Jakes taking it from his own end. Shakes up all alone. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James. I think he's given an area of the net and then takes it away, knowing that the shooter's going there.
Loses the coverage there.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
The party mix have to keep pushing here, Cheryl. It's just got to be as elementary as that, right?
It has to be, and they have to make pop plays, really push the pace, push the puck forward, not go east-west, not delay and go back. It's all about attack right now.
Misses wide. Holds the puck at the line. And that banks off a stick.
McFadden's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift. Carter's not going to...
And they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. Up the neutral zone now. Here's a short pass to Maxwell. Look at this. Scores! Wow! Hopping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, he's going to pick up an assist here, and it's deserved. It's earned, James, because he is in on the hunt. He is in on retrieval, uses his body to make some contact, and then gets the puck. What I love about this play is he starts it, and then he delivers a present, a beautiful pass to be able to finish it off for a goal.
The Party Mix have made this a one-goal game in the third.
It's like they found their legs late in the third here, James, and they're going to need them here to finish it out if they want to get the equalizer and have an opportunity to win this.
And play continues here. On the attack along the boards. Turns it aside with the glove. Oh, he rocked
game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now, James. It's what they can do next to see if they can go ahead.
Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Flames get a hold of the draw. Grabbed along the board by Phillips. Moves it to Maxwell. The Party Mix have taken possession in their own end. And that one's turned aside. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Setting up behind the net. A chance! Scooped up along the wall by Maxwell. The Party Mix have gained possession. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Denies him with the save. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Flames have it now. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Maxwell. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Phillips takes it along the wing. Oh, my, you could feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments.
Not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. The Flames have it now. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Here's the pass! There it is!
Numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here, they come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.